everyone here today. On behalf of the team at Ray White, I'd like to thank you all for coming out this afternoon for what we hope to be a wonderful auction of 13, The Outlook, here in Glen Waverley. For those of you watching at home, welcome and joining us for the auction. Thanks a lot for logging in with auction reporters today. The auction today will take three parts. The first, the reading of the contracts, the second, a brief description of the home, and the third and final part, where I hand it over to you for your competitive bidding. On behalf of Vivian Lee, who's been managing our auction today, we'd like to first of all thank all those prospective buyers out here today and congratulate you on taking the courage to come out and bid on this wonderful property. Obviously here in Glen Waverley, this is certainly seen as one of the most prized pockets of the Glen Waverley precinct. Shops, facilities, train station, all only a stone's throw away. My name's Hugh Francis, I'll be your auctioneer here today. Throughout the crowd you'll see a few of the Ray White staff. They're here to help you bid, and my advice would be that if they do come over to you during the auction, if you are deciding to purchase property here today, if they offer a bit of advice and a kind hand, by all means I would take their advice. They do this every weekend, and at the end of the day they're just here to make sure that you don't miss a beat and that you certainly know exactly what's going on here today and help you buy this wonderful property. The particulars of sale read as follows. The vendor's estate agent is Ray White Wanturna, located at 229 Stud Road in Wanturna South. We're selling for and on behalf of our vendors the property described in the certificate of title volume 07687, being folio 187 on lot 78 on plan of subdivision 0210990, better known to you and I as 13, The Outlook, here in Glen Waverley. We are selling today by public auction, whereby all fixed fittings and fixtures of a permanent nature will be included in today's sale. The settlement period that we're calling for today is 60 to 120 days, so 2 to 4 months, and a 10% deposit will be required to that lucky purchaser once you've put your hand up and we've knocked the contract down to you. We'll invite you inside and just ask for you to simply write out a 10% cheque unless prior arrangements have been made with Vivian or another member of the team with the deposit denominations, and again a 2 to 4 month settlement here today will be called for. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that have been made available for inspection prior to the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers on the property once it's been knocked down to the successful bidder. If we do call the property 3 times, announce that we're on the market and selling the home, and I do knock the contract down, by law we can't accept a late bid. So all I ask is that I will give you plenty of time to make your mind up. All I ask is for you to make your intentions clear today, so that when we all leave, we all know what's going on today and everyone's had an equal opportunity to buy this fantastic opportunity. The vendors do have a reserve price. I'll indicate bidders upon request. If you're not sure who's got the highest bid, please just ask one of the staff. We'd like to make sure everyone's very clear on today's proceedings. The laws do permit vendor bids. If I am to make a vendor bid, the words I'll be using during the auction is quite simply just those 2 words, vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer can make a bid on behalf of the vendors. At this stage, are any questions about the property or the contracts in their entirety? Fantastic, I'll take your silence as permission to proceed through. Obviously a great opportunity here today with local council permission to build 2 executive townhouses here. The rear one being 4 bedrooms, having 2 master bedrooms with the 3 bathrooms there. The front home, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a fantastic opportunity. And we all know that if you are lucky enough to secure this wonderful property on over 700 square metres here today, that in the years to come, once you've completed this project, you're going to make a lot of money. The Glen Waverley market has never been hotter, continuing to move up and up. There's been discussions about potential drops, but all we can see out there is that properties are sought after. You need to get in the market. A wonderful place for you to buy today and to lock in your price before Christmas, knowing that in 2018, a wonderful investment is here ready for you to work on. As I mentioned before, ladies and gentlemen, to bid today, all I need you to do is raise your hand or call out your bid. The way in which we'll be selling the home will be first call, second call, third and final call, and when the contract's in my hand like so, the property will be sold. With that, ladies and gentlemen, that's probably enough from me now. I think it's time to get things underway. I know Vivian's got a box of chocolates for the first person who puts their hands up. Hopefully the person who gets the box of chocolates at the start will get the box of chocolates at the end. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Who'd like to open things up for 13 The Outlook? Here in Glen Waverley, I'm in your hands. An opening bid wherever you like. Sorry? 1.5 and welcome in, sir. There you are, the box of chocolates. And let's go $50,000 increments from here at 1.5. A nice and easy start. At 1.5 now and 50,000 from here. Raise your hand or pull out that bid at 1.5. Take me to 5.5 if we can. A $50,000 bid from here. 5.5 if we can. At 1.5 down the back at 1.55, your opportunity. 5.5, welcome in, sir. At 1.55 down the front and 1.6 back at you if I can. At 5.5 down the front here, welcome in for 1.6, sir. Take me there, let's go for it, strengthen your grip. At 1.55 now on the right hand side, 2-horse race and welcome any third parties. At 1.55 now we have. For the first call at 1,550,000. Second call now, 1,550,000, 1.6 back at you, sir. 6.5, can we go? At 6.5 now, back on you for 7. At 1.65 down the front, you're on my right. At 1.65 and let's go to 1.7, we know it's worth it. At 1.65 now. Great opportunity. Great schools, facilities around at 1.65. Down the front, for the first time at 1.65. Second call now. 7 we've got in 7.5, sir. At 1.7 now, down the back and welcome any interested parties. A little bit quiet down the middle and down the side. Welcome in here if you like at 1.7 down the back. At 1.7 now, take me to 1.75. 1,700,000. Comparable sales well north of 1.7, so at this point there's absolutely no reason not to be putting your hand up. If you're in the market to buy, a great opportunity stands in front of you right now at 1.7 million for the first call, at 1.7 down the back, second time now, 1.7 million now, need to get there. Who's going to take me for another 50 at 1,700,000 for the third, final opportunity, last chance now. It's not just yet, sir, but you might get me there. At 1.7 now, can we go to 1.75? Your bid might be the bid that gets me there. At 1.7 down the back now. If you've been holding out, now's your opportunity to speak. If we do have to hold the property over today or pass it in for a better word, then we will pass it to the clients with the highest bid. They'll reserve the right to negotiate first. 9 out of 10 times the deal will be done inside. At 1,700,000 now, you can bid with transparency out here on the street, or we can take it inside and do it behind closed doors. At 1.7 now, a $50,000 bid will get you back in. At 1.7 now across the road. At 1.75 at the vendor bid now. At 1.75 and I'll welcome you back in for 1.8 if we can. At 1,750,000 against you now. At 1,750,000 against you. Take me to 1.8 if we can. At 1,750,000 now, a $50,000 bid. All I need to nod or raise your hand there at 1,750,000. Take me to 1.8, let's go, bid with strength. At 1,750,000, investors, developers in the crowd, you all certainly know this is great value. For those of you that live in the street and have been keeping a keen eye on the market, we all know that there's been comparable sales north of here, so there should be no reason why we aren't seeing further interest. At 1.75 now, for the first time. Second call now, 1,750,000. Take me to 1.8. Can't need to know. Sir, can you just give me the nod there? Take me to 1.8. At 1,750,000. Second. Third. Final opportunity. Last time now. What do we say, sir? Take me to 1.8. Come on, come with me. Come with me to 1.8. Representing great value at 1.75. Take me to 1.8. Let's keep things moving along. Not taking the opportunity away from anyone standing in front of me now. Any interest there, now's the time to throw your hand up, get in the race.
Are you taking 20?
I'll take a 25. Split you, mate, let's take the difference. 1.775. What do we say? 1775? Not just yet, but I'll let you know as soon as we are. Your bid might get me that little bit closer. 175 now. Let's go to 775. 25's happy to do it. Brick by brick we'll go. 175 now. I'll place the vendor bid then at 775 and I'll welcome back in for a $25,000 increment and take me to 1.8. At 1775 now. Against you sir. $25,000 bid if you like. 1.8. You missed out. You're a little bit too late on that. At 1775 now, and 1.8's the call. 1775, need that extra 25 now. For the first time at 1775. Second call at 1,703,000. Third, final time, last opportunity now. 1775. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just bear with me for a moment. I'm just going to seek some instructions from our clients. A great opportunity for you to maybe hop on your phone, have a look at a few recent sales, have a chat amongst yourself, talk to the Ray White staff in here. Certainly going to be able to help you with any development future interest here. At 1775, just going to seek some instructions. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to place a vendor bid now at 1.8 million, and I'll ask for a bit of interest above 1.8. So bidding at 1.8 now, welcome back in for a $25,000 rise if you like. If you've been holding off, now's your opportunity to speak up. Instructions are clear. The vendors would very much like a sold sticker on their board today. At this point at 1.8, we're not quite there yet, but certainly every bid from here will get me closer and give me a great opportunity to discuss the opportunity with our vendors. So $1.8 million now, a $25,000 rise from here. Rate your hand or call out your bid. at 1.8 now. For the first time, 1,800,000. Second call now at 1.8. Third, final opportunity at 1.8. What do we say, sir? Let's go for it. Throw a 25 at me. I'll catch it, I promise. At 1.8 million now. Can we go to 1825? Kinda need to know. At 1.8 million, seeing plenty of familiar faces in here. I understand everyone's strategizing. We've interrupted the party over the road. They've all come to band together and throw some bids at me. Let's go at 1.8 now. Ladies, 1.825 if you like. Buy another property in the street at 1,800,000 now. The final call. Place another vendor bid then at 1.825 and we'll keep things moving. At 1.825 the call now, then take me to 1.85. At 1,825,000. The longer you wait, the more expensive it becomes. At 1.825. First time at 1.825. Second call, 1,825,000. Need to know, guys, go to 1.85 at 1,825. The third, final opportunity, last chance. Any further interest at 1,825,000. Ping, any interest there? 1.825. Any interest there, Ping? 1.825, Kana. Need some instructions there. At 1.825, every bid from here will put you in a position to negotiate first. Happy to throw 10 on top just for the opportunity to hold it over to you, sir. At 1.825, what do we say? At 1,825,000, sir, definitely done. I can't get you back in for 10 grand. Come with me for 10. I'll steal your child. I'll hold him ransom. At 1,825,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll count it down 3 times, and at that point we will hold the property over. What that means is basically anyone with further interest above 1,825,000 will be bidding behind closed doors, or you can do it transparently out here. At 1,825,000 for the first, second, third, last opportunity. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll hold the property over then at 1,825,000. If you do have further interest in the home, certainly come and speak to Vivian Lee or any of the Railwide staff at 1.825. We'd like to thank you for attending another auction. We do hope to have a sold sticker on the board over the weekend. Have a great weekend and take care on the roads. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure. No, it's cool.